Hey guys, how you doing out there? I'm Don. Welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I am doing a subscriber request. Actually, 3 of you either requested it or somebody mentioned this would be a great song for me to do, and a couple others jumped on board. I'm like, oh yeah, you got to do that one. But I'm doing Guy Clark's song, The Randall Knife. I don't know the song. He passed away in 2016, so that's 4 or 5 years ago. And he's from Texas guy. But this is requested by Flo Murdoch, David Emsweiler, and Avalash Gray. And I think Flo Murdoch, I think it was you, but one of you had said that this song makes you cut onions, like all day long. So I guess that's what I'm in for. But let's find out if it hits me the same way it hit you.
It's called the Randall Knife. My father had a Randall knife. My mother gave it to him when he went off to World War II to save us all from ruin. Now, if you've ever held a Randall knife, you know my father well. If a better blade was ever made, it was probably forged in hell.
Wow.
My father was a good man. He was a lawyer by his trade. And only once did I ever see him misuse the blade. Well, it almost cut his thumb off when he took it for a tool. The knife was made for darker things. You could not bend the rules. Well, he let me take it camping once on a Boy Scout jamboree. I broke a half an inch off trying to stick it in a tree. Well, I hid it from him for a while, but the knife and he were one, and he put it in his bottom drawer without a hard word one. And there it slept, and there it stayed for 20 some odd years, sort of like Excalibur, except waiting for a tear.
Wow.
My father died when I was 40, and I couldn't find a way to cry. Not because I didn't love him, not because he didn't try. Well, I'd cried for every lesser thing, for whiskey, pain, and beauty, but he deserved a better tear, and I was not quite ready.
Oh boy.
So we took his ashes out to sea and poured them off the stern, and in through the roses in the wake of everything we'd learned. And when we got back to the house, they asked me what I wanted. Not the law books, not the watch. I need the thing he's haunted. Oh, my hand burned for the Randall knife there in the bottom drawer, and I found a tear for my father's life and all that it stood for. Thank you very much.
Wow. Only country music would even attempt that. Yeah. I mean, to me, that's just beautiful. I mean, the fact that his father was like a lawyer, and that immediately conjures up things in people's minds, like someone who doesn't care, someone who might be harsh, or whatever. But he put it in there, didn't say a harsh word to his son. But then he had to wait. The son had to wait till he could cry a proper tear, you know. And he did when he got that knife that he had broken when he was younger. I think that was just a gorgeous story of so much of life just hinges on these tiny little vignettes, these little parts, you know. It's like when somebody's gone, it's the little things that you hear this expression. The longer you live, the more you realize it's true, that it's the little quirky things of people or little things between the two of you that you miss. It's not necessarily the big, you know, Shakespearean stories and stuff. It's a little chip and a knife. And his father didn't yell at him. And then when his dad passed, you know, just so open-ended, this one too, you know. And man, when you take the time to hear a song, it's very different than when you're going down the, you know, you're listening to Sirius in your car, or, you know, because you're looking at road signs and traffic and wondering about, you know, am I on time or whatever you're thinking. That distraction, when you just take the time, you feel what someone's communicating so much differently. So I'm not going to rate that song. Please don't be mad. It's just, if that happens to be a true story, I'm not, you know, I'm not doing that. That's not rateable, I mean, in my book. So Flo Murdoch, David Emsweiler, and Avalash Gray, thank you for that recommendation. That's it, guys. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.